It's a historic day here at Bourne Park, and that's because the Bourne Braves general manager Chuck Sturtevant is being honored for his 29 years of volunteer work at the Cape Cod Baseball League. Unfortunately for all of us, this will be Chuck's last year as a GM, but as the season is coming to an end, this ceremony is more than just a simple thank you.
He's a gentleman. He's a true gentleman of the game. You know how to conduct yourself on the field and how a baseball game is supposed to be run. And I think a lot of what he's done over the years has transcended his own experiences and to help us become what we've become here today here in Bourne, thanks to his experience, at Falmouth and out here in Bourne.
So much about Chuck. I think he's a strong leader, and with that being said, he treats people the right way. And it's all about having baseball players come up here, college baseball players have a good summer experience to help them in their future, which they all want to at some point play professional ball. So he's been doing that for a long time, and he's well respected, throughout the league, not just with the Bourne Braves or with Falmouth, who he was with before, but throughout the league, coaches and players.
Chuck is very, very well respected, and when there's an issue, and every now and then we have one, Chuck is the voice of reason, and people listen to him. He doesn't have a comment at every single go around the room, but when he talks, people really listen to his opinion and they admire him. So I think that's had a tremendous impact on our league as a whole, so that would impact me.
Vice President and Deputy Commissioner Bill.
My favorite memory of Chuck is every single day, if there's a threat of rain, he always says, it's the power of positive thinking. It's not going to rain today. And I think that Chuck has taught us all so much about the power of positive thinking. He's a remarkable story in itself. He's beat cancer 3 times, and to hear someone say the power of positive thinking, it really inspires you and makes you want to live every day to the fullest.
In honor of his service and dedication to the Cape Cod Baseball League.
Because of the health issue, it made me kind of look a little bit deeper. And I am a lifetime member in Falmouth. I and one other person, the only lifetime members, I believe, in the whole league. And I have a board seat if I want it back. And I'm not displacing anyone, but I may keep my head in the game and the league and so on by doing that. It wouldn't be as time consuming as this is, So I can pace myself a little easier, because the last 3 years I battled three cancers and so on, and then last year my wife had stage 4 lymphoma, so it's been tough. But without the support of the franchise and the rest of the league, I don't know what I would have done.
Chuck will be throwing up the ceremonial first pitch, but he needs a ball, and we have invited a special guest to bring it to him. Please direct your attention to left field. The Braves welcome former Major Leaguer, Cape League Hall of Famer from the Falmouth Commodores, and current University of Nebraska head coach, Darren Erstad. Darren is joined by his wife, Jessica. And
I'm blown away. I really am. It's you put 29 years of labor love, into something that you really care about. And then to have Erstad, probably the best player that ever played for me, and I believe the best player that ever played in the Cape League, show up with his family.
The center fielder, number 19. From okay, Chuck, let's see that arm.
Ever since I've known Chuck, at every first pitch dinner and every time he has an opportunity to speak to players or anybody, he always speaks about Darren and their continued relationship since Darren played here in the Cape League. So the fact that we were able to pull off this surprise tonight, I'll never forget.
But Darren is the clear favorite. If you have ever had a conversation with Chuck,
people in your life that you run across, obviously your parents. Tom Osborne, the football coach in Nebraska, was a big one for me, and I've been asked that same question about him. what's that one moment? And it's, people that are legendary who give their lives to a great cause, one moment doesn't define them. It's the consistency which would they go about their business. And talking to Chuck today, it's like talking to him 22 years ago. He's the same guy. And when you can do that, it's so hard to do that with the ups and downs and the health issues you might go through or your family might go through. You would never know if he had a great day away from the ballpark or not. When he comes here, he has a smile on his face, and people see that. That's greatness. That's what legendary stuff is, to be able to have that consistent positive attitude all the time, and that's what I'll remember about Chuck the most.
Each and every day, Chuck impacts people's lives with his positive attitude, strong will, and of course, his clever puns. Chuck, you will be missed dearly. And on behalf of myself, the Cape Cod Baseball League, and the Bourne Braves organization, we all say thank you.